And I started this lecture with a question. What is the hardest thing in... Yes, Sharia. And by the way, you asked wonderful questions yesterday during the office hours. Please ask them in the class all the time.
아니 계란조 계사 레군 투즈죠. 디날 티오 야부 슈인데 땅소스. 디 티오 땅에 디 무투니 진랄라에 땅으로 치스. 티오 야부 땅에 디.
In some sense, they are very insightful, very thoughtful. That's exactly what I expected all the time from you.
디 계란조 티오 땅나 디 카르르나 삼로 슈 땅니 티오 땅교 조라 디게 릭 차기 도스. 디가 계란조 티오 딘데 슬리그레 삼니마니 구드스 딘데 레와 치기스.
So ask it all the time. Question about science. What is the most important thing in science, the hardest thing for science?
The tiwa di rangja duunda la small tangshu go tsusa. Tseri na la kakshu khari cha de resra. Kakshu ti an tiana shi kechi shu khari res lan dingi yis. Kechi shu da kakshu. So, are you talking about Western science or just overall?
Western science, you know, science you studied.
Oh, that and the thing do seri, tanda nupshobe seri jura di korshi yus. Kari. Dokshib chugura. Di kakshu yegire. Kari nizu sawarayla. So to get new evidence, you need to do observations, right?
Yes.
So that may be the hardest thing in science.
That is certainly a hard thing, but really the hard thing in science is to figure out what supports your theory. What are good evidence for your theory? Why should you accept a theory?
Ta kakshu khari chagur lawana, manzugi namsha roji shawana, di la gyabjong ta dishi gyange pangda da digi takta chkugu ras, di khari yume, di galani kakshu di chadigu res serinal.
You saw with Ptolemy and Copernicus, you can have two very different theories. In some sense, it's easier sometimes to come up with a theory, because you can always make it very difficult theory. The hard thing is to answer the question, why that theory should be accepted.
The namsha sha laid the Tandape shawana told me the Copernicus to Koran with namsha shayras, namsha shay the lelo chagures. The kakshu the karichagur and susu namsha shago de la dishe the pangda tatash kugura, shimbegi, Tanda Mutunchi, the Mulinchi to did a wedge kapuchagures.
And the one thing is, we saw with Ptolemy and Copernicus is we have two theories that account for all observations. So how do you decide between them?
The told me the Copernicus and the tone to a jigdin jura dil dishe gaira Koran toship karichwadi, di gairas, di namsha ni chadura, and Keran to get that Taju Chuguna, Dini Kandi Yagarela jura, Dita Gunani, Taju Shinga Midins chaduras.
Because both theories account for all observations, all the data. We don't have a test that can decide this one is right or this one is right.
That and the Korani namsha shikyo di kari resoso toship chunga neju sangma tsudu ras. Dina dishe da sangma yoranga zo toship kari chungadi. Di yores da kari kabu chik kari chitu yomar launa, so da chisa yomara. Dila do any taujo chinging aras chadu ras namsha dini ni kandi any arazongolin chiudu led.
So one thing what scientists do to confirm their theories, they look what else follows from the hypothesis, some new prediction that follows from one theory and not from the other.
That seriba dinzuita di taju chela kharis ni orela oina tada namsha ni yora namsha di da teweta ngazo choba dinde ji shawana namsha di da thungu yajura di thungu res di choba shagi di phajoda mathuwa tewa chagimyo dil shishani ani yawache chai res seriba dinzu.
And if that prediction is true, that it counts in favor of a theory. If it's false, that goes against that theory.
Dila duta choba lana ngomba lanchik shairwa di shani an Koran so itai ruwa seriba dinzu. Di tani kesi ni namsha gi choba shagyo di takta thungu yoina tat namsha di takta imba do sigres Koran so ngolen chires. Kesi choba shagyo di da namsha di mathum baina di thungu myoj Koran so ngolen macho di sigi ruwas.
What I mentioned last time, one thing that follows from the Copernicus' theory is that Venus will show all the phases, like moon.
Tatanda namsha chini choba la nongoba lanchik shani tay reslarwa dil shisha ne ani ngazo ta namsha di ta du mundu ta ji shigre la ro di shay di thanda Copernicus to cha sha na chi khari korta erla wa na thanda sapasang yo Korangi thanda choba khari sha na Korangi namsha dil shisha wa na sapasang di pheljib ngazo thongthu gure la jora di sheres.
So what we have to do now, look it in the sky and see whether we see phases of Venus. That would count for Copernicus. If we don't see phases of Venus, that would count against Copernicus.
Dilla dutta thanda Quran su choba thanda Copernicus ki dishe da thumba khari chagir lona chi Quran su namsha nal khari shere Venus thanda sapasang gi pheljib thongu reslan shera ta di taji she di cha deras di khar tayar lawana thanda sapasang gi pheljib di thongu du mi du tayar was kesi thong aina di namsha di ta da deo che mathum bain thanda pheljib di ma thong aina di namsha da ta da di yo marwas.
But before that even, we're going to look at another system very shortly. Another system that was put forward at that time to account for all observational data. And it's different than Copernicus of Ptolemy, but it's also geocentric like Ptolemaic system.
Ta jela thanda di mala ni shesa di member mala shimbaj korshi res di ani thanda Qurani ga ta thanda mala madri wachi khari cha de launa thanda Quran su mala saw jora sumbadi di gi thanda ngju sashi une la jo di dishe di thanda namshat na ga she res.
And like you said, some beliefs are very hard to give up of. The same is everywhere in West, in the East and so on. It was very hard to give up on the idea that Earth is not in the center of the universe.
Ta yiche khashe khari cha de lana tembu shuje di lo ta kha ku cha ge ras ta pe sha na nyama ina khari shi ge sashi ula ne la jura di ta mi gyuring bu yije chidu gala di yije di ma lo ta kha ku cha ras di ro pe sun chik di cha ge res.
It went against all their worldview. The same, like it is really like an earthquake of their worldview, because everything had to be changed.
Ta dinde rosh gyoj ta le ra dile du mala saw namsha saw le du kha chire Quran na sayum jo na shi cha res jigding gi ta ju go ra gyo du ra dile du gyo chimbu shu cha de res.
So it was very hard. Social circumstances were such that Catholic Church was very strong. They forced on people that Earth has to be in the center of the universe because God created the world for us. And it was very hard to give up on that.
During Bujingara Zuta, issue che da dinde da dewa chado ras. And it dig up so Harshigulana Konjogi, Tanda Jigding something on Zuche do Trinity, Midi Kachimbu Shure lady, that some Tawa dinde rose kid dugala, that and the Namsha Sawash Lidugala, Sashi di Ule Yomari Ladu, di Ijeke Kapuchago Rasti.
So that was one of core beliefs, because if you take that one out, everything else you have to change.
Tila duta ije tembu ro laura core belief lana tembu dende rich chagi ras. Di tembu dita kesi jo gyo ro stang gu na changma gyo du ras.
When we talk about Buddhism, and you were telling me all these things about Buddhism, one thing you said, I cannot give up on reincarnation. Do you think reincarnation is a core belief in Buddhism, or it's peripheral beliefs? Meaning, is it a belief which I can, if I give up on, I have to change everything, or I can give up on that belief and everything can stay the same? The main teachings.
Ta thanda ngola Quran su gi thanda na belief iche kor le shesa core belief lana tewa lo yo na shinga zo diga do ke shidu kala pesun dil shan shesa ki di jiu gya oina chajang jiu gya ki gi ras dinashi ta di jiu gya oina gyo mala dil shiras gyo shtu yo marwas dinashi da keran so thanda ji khari kor sheur la oina tewe iche ro na la keran so gi di chu gi res thanda ke wanga chilai di kesi keran so ije dil gyo tang oina thanda tewe ije jura dil gyo dugu re chajang gyo dugu re ta sange sung jura dik chajang gyo dugu re yana thala gyo tang na shi chagyo res.
You can reflect on that and tell me after the tea break.
Ta thanda di gyurjo ta ish do ke wanga chila ije jura dila tang wana kheba handi sugu re di thiyosh do di lendi ani soje parsing ringal kheran samlo ta ani jela sunga indas.
So this is the guy who come up with a new geocentric system. His name is Tycho Brahe.
Thanda Tycho Brahe la ish do Kurangi khari korshe urlawana sashi unelania di mala jura namsha di kor kurai namsha shares.
By the way, he was a very funny guy. He had a fake nose.
Kenzo do jur las tusta dugala.
because he lost his nose in duel and they made a metal nose for him.
나구스다 디 엔차기 나구스에 조치 차도 레스크라지 나구니 마리스.
One thing what Tycho Brahe did is to do lots and lots and lots of observation. Now for the first time, even before telescope, we got much better observations about what's going on in the sky.
다 단다 양셰다 딘조 단다 요시 리지도 디 마소 콩라니 단다 코란소이 토십 주니 랑시요라 딜라도 토십 망부 슈지니요레스 양셰 용월라 단네주 사오 망부 코란소라요레스.
And his main goal is exactly to take all the advantages of Copernican cosmology, namely simplicity, right? The model was very simple and still keep Earth in the center of the universe.
단다 타이코 브라헬라지도 코란기 단다 남샤디나 페수디 칸디트요 라오나 사시 우네레라라 이네 코란기 뇌라 단다 코퍼니커스 키 남샤 샤교지라 디 남샤 날 칸디 남샤 칸 페수 칸디 지르라오나 탑디우지라 tabdiu yor maре Copernicus kaji di thana pesu di rangcha khile res tabdiu yor rangshi di ine juo kharita yor lawana sashi unesha res kogi.
And he realized one thing: in a geometrical model, it's just a picture of where things are, but that picture doesn't tell you what is moving, what is not moving.
Ta koran ipsigi shane da remote to res dilatugalata ngobodenzu khari ime tungu mashi ngobodenzu kujo hande jegu ime jura diti shikya mares.
It's just a relationship among the planets, the sun and the moon and stars.
Korangi pesunal khari tungu lawana ngobodenzu thanda phanangi ngobo yora kama da nima da denzo khandes de ime jura di nedang ditne res yogu chidan diti shikya mares.
So he decided, I like this geometry of planets moving around the sun.
Korangi ipsishto dinala kharitnyor lawana chik kila nima diche thanda dele nima yoche and digitala hani sadin zokora gyadyo.
Because it's nice, simple and easy to calculate then.
Dende shawna chi thone thanda chi yejora ti tishi gyadi lelo chadyo res.
But I also like Earth at rest in the center of rotation.
Ine thanda changma kora gyadido diginal teo dela korangi kharishar lawana sai kola disha res.
So he said, you know what? Actually, Earth is in the center, immovable at rest, with the moon going around the Earth.
The korangi kharishir lawana sai kola di teola che kujo tangi yuma res ra digitala khari kora gyadyo lawana sai kola thala daga di kora gyadyo dishi res.
And there is the sun going around the Earth.
Ani digitala thanda se kola ithala khari kora gyadyo re nima di kora gyadyo shi res.
And then the rest of the planets are going around the sun.
Thana shi sa shimba denzo kharil kora thal kora gyadyo lawana nime thal kora gyadyo res.
So if we had a model of our solar system in which Earth is in the center and all planets are moving, you know, we had in the my kids had a model which was moving. You know, all the planets are moving around the sun. If you take that model and hold Earth firmly so it doesn't move, then the sun would exactly move into all the planets around the Earth.
Ta thanda kurangi phula pesu jurelas ti kharulana nime kimju gajres nima ki lera tiche ani thal sama khari kora gyadyo re sa denju kora gyadyo jures. Ta kisi di pesu digi thanda ngaju nanglo la ta sa kora gyadyo la do sa ji khari chuere sai khola yora kisi pesu di sai khola dila lagba thambu ji ju aina pesu di kora gya aina khari kora gi launa sa shimba sama kora gi ra di nyam do nima yang kora gi yores.
Because in his picture all the relative motions about of the planet stayed exactly the same as in Copernicus's picture.
Tilo de thanda koran chu sa sha tigdan jora korangi di khari da chikbo chikyan cha de lawa na ni Copernicus ki tyo na shi korangi namsha na tyo sheres.
So you see here again, there is Earth in the middle, there is sun moving in all the planets around the Earth, and outside is the sphere of fixed stars.
Ta koran ni Copernicus ki tyo na shi chikbo chikyan ri do ine dinal khari cha de la na tewa di sashi di cha de res sai kola di digi thala nima da sa sama kora gya de che ani tumsu tha del khari cha de la na tanda kama yuwa di chagyo res kame dumsu di.
So now we have again, Earth is stationary in the center of the universe, and fixed star is outside, rotating every 24 hours around the Earth.
Dile di tanda kurangi tanda pesu jura namsha dina kharishe ulana se khola di yogu machinge chi thana shi ani chigden khamgi ula yuachi dityo res an digi tha tanda dumsu mangbu jua dumbo tha del khari cha dur launa kamari di cha dur res di ani kora khajuk kora khandes ke ulana chuzu nisapshina kora chi ge yu dinde ji she res.
You remember in Copernicus' system, because Earth rotates and spins, stars are not moving.
Kiras Copernicus ki she di thingu das se khola di khachure ranghor ge gure thana shi shenkhor ya ge yu res lan she ras an kama dinzo kujotang yu maris la ras.
But whenever Earth is stationary, then sphere of fixed stars has to move to account for observations.
Tanga zo khari thonga de dishi ge yu ra di ge du kesita korangi khari ge re dishi sa khola di kujotang yu maris la ras dinde yimba na anjok nam ge kama di khari thongure kujotang was thongu ras kujotang was dishi ge res.
So we said we don't have epicycles like in Ptolemaic system, because we have all the planets revolving around the sun against in a circular motion.
Ta thanda di korange chi khari shyor la na ta ko la di dinal khari yor la na thanda Ptolemy na la gogo mangbu jua epicycle la di dige rig di yo mares an thana shi koran ni ne Copernicus ki shyo na shi nime thala sa samo kora ge di rangja shairo as pesu.
And just just like in the geocentric system now, the sun with all the planets revolves around the Earth.
Ta thanda dinala chi khari jua ta yor la na nime chab la khari ui cha de re tewa di nima sashi di sai kola di cha de ras sai kola thala sa da thanda nima di kora ge de te res.
And moon has its own orbit around the Earth.
An thana shi sai kola thala khari khorlam mere tawe khorlam korang ju res.
So what do you notice about this model? What is sort of interesting about it?
Ta di pesu jdo ti le mixe ro la ora kheran su thenang khari chungsons mandoj se kolala di khenso khado di kharda se kolala sa samay kora gi yadi. So all the planets revolve around the earth.
Okay, but what is interesting about it? If you think about Copernicus' system and Ptolemaic system, what about this system? How does it appear?
Tangwa la kheran sugi Ptolemy gi namsha jura thanda pesu di thon ras thana shi Copernicus ki pesu di thon ras ta thanda di pesu sumba thai ko pesu di ra chigding hamde di ani khande dos thongu dos
koi ngena di tanana sa kola ji to kunza ni ki jena ko ni ka ikola ji to ni ka su kunza sa kola to kore ki
So everything moves around except the earth. Earth is stationary.
So it is somewhat combination, right, between two systems. It's a combination between Copernicus' system and geocentric system when the earth is not moving, as you said.
Tanda se kola gujyo tangi meo di sheras. Tanda di pesu di khari cha dewa ro lan sumja digni taura. Dile du told me da Copernicus korangi ka nyam du diwa na shish chai doas. Di pesu dina.
That means all the phenomena which we had, all the phenomena in the Copernicus system are going to be exactly the same in this system because all relative motions are the same.
Tanda Copernicus na chuni khandish thongu yo ajura. Di chikpa chikyang thana nganzo taiko gi malash tön ra chigding kham dina chikpa chikyang thongu yo ras.
And we said one thing what we can do is draw inference from a hypothesis about other prediction. For Copernicus is that we will see the phases of Venus.
Tachi khari urla na Copernicus ki khari shi urla na thanda sapasang gi pheldib di thongur la ras.
But what happens now in this system?
Ta di mala ro thanda pesuch do dinala khari chungur res.
What about phases of Venus in this Tychonian system?
Ta thanda taiko khorangi thanda mala ji sheshe ra ding nala ani thanda tanda sapasang gi pheldrup di tila khandes thongures.
If you read this sentence, what does it say? All the phenomena will be the same. That means, what about phases of Venus? The same, exactly. So Tychonian system will also have phases of Venus. So now you have a new problem. What is the problem?
Ni Copernicus na khari thungu yo de jibuji kya thanda taiko gi malan pesu dinal yor lara diladu thanda sapasang gi pheldrup ni khari yo nangshi dilai thungu yo res.
We said phases of Venus can decide between Copernicus' system and Ptolemaic system. But now we said we have another system that also has phases of Venus. Can phases of Venus now decide between Copernicus' system and Tychonian theory?
Tangola yora tanda Ptolemy da Copernicus ki namsha ni jura dini khandi ta digor la du ngonjo soda che kharil chire sapasang gi pheldrup le shishani soda che ras dikor dil shishani she ras ta tanda di Copernicus chela kharile re taiko gi le ra tanda pesu de dinna lage tanda chuni sama chibuji khari thungu yo de sama chibuji kyan thungu yor la ra dil adu da sapasang pheldrup digi di thachu shi tu rues.
You know, so if I'm able to look at in the sky and I see phases of Venus, that would not tell me that the correct system is Copernicus' system, not the Tychonian system. It would just tell me that it's more likely that these systems are correct. I would rule out Ptolemaic system. But within these two systems, I will not know which one is correct.
Tanda sapasang gi pheldrup di nigal thongu ro dil shishani dini da khandi ta ta relana dini khandi damge lan thaju che ta da chetu yo marwas ine tanda Ptolemy nyam do druaina Ptolemy ga jidi phapia le lo chagi ras dini khandi ta da tigir lana niga do do cha de ra khabu chagi res yo je di.
So we have always this problem in science, how to choose among two hypotheses. They contradict each other if they predict exactly the same thing.
Dila duta namsha ni yo na chi gi choba chyo di chi gi chima tu na dil shishani yo che do khandi thaju che di dila duta kabre khari chagur lana namsha ni yor de ni ga choba che chi ba chagyo na thaju che khabu chagyo ras di kangi di thigyo res.
So what do you think? What should you do?
Ta choba shaw na chi ba chagyo ra dila du thaju che khabu che duta khari chigu yo res chela. Takche keep on experimenting.
Or what we say, what do we do when we have a hypothesis and two hypotheses that account for all observational data? What do we do then in science?
Ta kheran zo thingi de la serina la ta choba ni shayo achera dinni digi sangma deshi gegyo res chikbo gegyo ra dinde indu kala ni serina la jela ni khari chigyo res dinde yo aina della the one which is simpler. We accept that.
There is simplicity, but what we try to do is somehow deduce what follows, which predictions follow from one hypothesis and not from the other.
Tanda choba shagyo jora diniya tanda dinangshi choba shagyo dinin ngomba khari khari tuen che jora di and dig jel ngomba khari ligyo medi dil tagyo ruas chik.
Those were our phases of Venus for Ptolemaic system versus Copernicus system.
Ta tanda choba dil shishani ngomba tuen jora di tanda nganjo kharil thaju che pheju che lawana Ptolemy da Copernicus la di thaju che ruas.
But now we have two systems that both now account even for phases of Venus. So what should we do?
Ta ngoila di Qurani yo che di sabasangi pheldip ngomba che jora dil shishani she ruas. Ta tanda di choba ni yora tanda shagyo ni di niga gi tanda Venus sabasangi pheldibla choba che chibuji kya rishi chibuji kya gedu ta khandi ta khari chibu go res.
What should we do?
Pangda sawa chegu res. Jumche. So we have to find out the reasons.
We should repeat the same step, right? We should figure out what follows from one theory and does not follow from the other theory and test that.
The chibuji kya chibu go rolas. tanda namsha dine ni an khari chik digi jela khari yo che thana shin namsha shemba jore dini digi jela khari yo me dini la ani choda chigu ge ras.
So when we want to confirm a theory, we always do that step. If you have theories that account for all observational data, we come up with a prediction that follows from a theory and figure out whether that prediction is correct or not.
No la chedan chibu chigen chigu ge ras ta namsha ni yo che ni ga deshi chibu chigen jigu na dini ni tanda ngomba sha jo ra di chik dil thungu me chik dil thungu yo chik dil thungu me di ngomba di chegu ge ras.
And repeat that step all the time.
Di ngomba tanda namsha ni ngomba khari yungu me di jela ngomba khari sha me di ani gyurim jura mutu ni do di ge res.
Okay, now it's time for reflection.
Ta kership che tuzo simsa.
Thank you.